Hi, my name is Richard Tyler. I'm a junior at Jacksonville University. My major is communications and sports business. Hopefully, one day in the future, I'm hopefully trying to go into sports broadcasting. I want to be on TV and talk about sports. That's what I love to do. But right now, I'm going to talk about the power of focusing on what you can control. So, just to start off, just a little background. Ever since I've been in like elementary, middle school, early high school, I played sports. I've done taekwondo for a few years, earned a black belt. Did tennis for about 8 years, which is really rare for African American in society today. But did that for about 8 years. Then I got to high school and realized like tennis is not cool. Like nobody thought tennis was cool, so I decided to play football. And all this time playing sports, I've never been injured. I've never really had a serious injury. Maybe like the worst thing was like I rolled an ankle, but never like sprained it. Never broke a bone. Never like twisted anything. Like I've been pretty healthy and blessed in that department. But I got to high school, had to beef up a little bit for football. So my junior year, I was on JV. Didn't get a lot of playing time. Then senior year, I worked out a lot during the summer. Came back and I decided to work a lot harder at it. And I got a starting position on the varsity team. I was starting safety for my senior year. We started off great. We started off 5-0 for the first time in history. We were 6-1 by the time we got to our rival game against Chattahoochee. They're our biggest rivals, and I really wanted to play in the game. This is the first time that it was we were doing stormtrooper white, so we were in all white, and it was freezing that night. I remember, and I was really excited to play that game, but for some reason I just wasn't feeling right that the game. But I didn't want to tell my coaches or my teammates because I didn't want to seem like a quitter. And I remember we got down on kickoff. We just scored a touchdown. We got down on kickoff, and I was about to tackle the guy, um, but he cut in, and one of his defenders came and hit me on the knee, and I heard my knee pop. So I just started screaming, and I got helped off the field. And I'm talking to the trainer, and I'm like, "Oh, yo, it's probably just a sprain. I'll just sit out for the next till halftime, and I'll come back." And he was like, "No, you tore your ACL." And when I heard that, I just started bawling. I just started crying. I was like, "How could this happen to me?" I didn't do anything wrong. I practiced all week. I worked really hard. Before that game, I prayed. Well, I prayed before every game, but I played like a special prayer that game to beat our rival. Um, and I was just mad. I was frustrated because I was like, "How could this happen to me? Like, I've done nothing wrong. I've followed every rule. I'm healthy. I tore my ACL. ACL takes about 9 months to recover from, and you have to get surgery. So I was just scared. I was crying in the moment, and it took a long while to get over it. About 2 months of physical therapy into it, I got some great advice from my physical therapist, and she basically said just basically the topic of this video is just focus on the things you can control. Basically she said to me that I can't change what happened. Everything happens for a reason, and I started realizing that God has a plan for everything, and whether or not I'm aware of that plan, I don't know, but I know that everything happens for a reason. And through that, I was able to work harder at my craft. I was able to focus on the things I could control, like I'd go after regular scheduled physical therapies and go to the pool in our neighborhood and work on that, work on balance, work on eating right. I've become vegan since then. Work on my mental state just to know that um, things, even though I don't see them going the way they go, things are going to happen regardless. I can't really do anything about that. But the things that I can control is the things that I need to focus on because it'll lead to a more positive and effective life. I'll be able to communicate with other people more importantly, and through that, through just focusing on the things I can control. Now like I said, I'm a junior at Jacksonville University. I'm studying communications. I'm still involved with sports. I'm applying for scholarships. Those are things I can control, and I'm trying to earn money to pay for school, and that's something I can control. I'm trying to get jobs and stuff, but just through my incident of tearing an ACL, it's helped me to realize that the things that I can't control, I need to not worry about that. That's just going to add more stress to my life. So the things I can control, my education, my finances, my applying for scholarships to get my finances cheaper. Those are the things that I control, and through that, I'm going to make a more positive future for myself, for my family, my friends, and everyone in the future. That's the goal. So yeah, thank you.